kid,
he was
game 3. And then he also he got a little bit of a 2-0 reprieve. And then after that went right into Thrillho, our Ganondorf player who you saw on stream earlier. That went to game 3 as well. We'll see if this goes to game 3 as we have AZ
versus Tispai.
I had to look back and see who it was because the player cams were out.
No bias. I love both of these players and characters, but I am very biased, so I'm going to try to hold that hold that one back.
Tispai may be your boy, but dude, I've hung out with AZ a couple of times. I played a great set against him last week, I believe, or maybe a couple weeks before that.
Great DI to avoid the back air there. If you fall into the fair back air, you're just done.
Yeah, dude, his fundamentals and his movement are so fluidly practiced. It is a joy to watch him move in this game. But Tispai, man, once he gets to the advantage state, that's where he is going to find that the game will stay in his favor. Not only because he's playing Pyra and Mythra, oh my gosh, but he's going to have to do it on the second stock.
Yeah, great call out there. You're recognizing that a lot of what Tispai is doing to start his combos is jumping, and we're seeing now a lot of air-to-airs. Wolf is phenomenal at that. Even when you have a big sword, honestly, Nair is just such a potent move. Wow, he fell, he got one hit!
Literally just grazed him.
Oh, okay, that down air could have been huge.
Ooh, speaking of huge right here, good tech there by Tispai just to get far away. Knows that Wolf isn't fast enough to close all that distance. But man, AZ, what a hot start he's off to. Good disengage there by Tispai.
AZ is just doing a great job of calling out Tispai's movement in general. He knows exactly where Tispai wants to be. And as a result, he's able to get out of the corner pretty simply, scoops him up with the up smash, and AZ's got a 2-stock lead, mid-percents.
AZ's sense of positioning has just been so phenomenal. And like I said, this guy practices enough that he's really not going to drop anything that should be guaranteed to him, right? You see that he hasn't really missed out on any damage from the combos that he started. Maybe like once or twice you're like, oh, he maybe could have gotten a kill on that if he was like insane, but only one Wolf on the planet is.
Barely not killing with that up air, not going to be able to scoop with the down tilt, but that forward tilt is finally going to take the first stock for Tispai. Sitting at 52, I'm not comfy. I'm not comfy against Wolf at 52.
No.
Okay. Photon Edge does get to the ledge, and that's going to be a big punish on the Wolf flash.
Ooh, and the multi-jab. That's a great mix-up right there. A lot of people will just expect the gentleman, that forward smash, and beautiful. The up.
Does he have a jump? He doesn't. So
Tispai.
He was forced to go for that recovery early. Big brain from Tispai. He realized because he had no jump, he could intercept with the up B, and that would force the side special. That will flash very easy to intercept, so the forward smash comes through in time. Down to the last stocks. Again, DI's phenomenally on that forward air, so he doesn't fall into the back air. That could have been the stock. Easy. Oh, just out of grab range, Wolf. Wolf, reach a little bit farther, bud.
Now, when you said I'm not comfy, it seems like you may have been talking about AZ because Tispai on comeback trail right now, he was down 3 stocks to 1, and if with a switch to the Pyra right now, the stock could go at any point.
Oh, and you are not safe with that Denner landing on the plat. I am spooked. Could again immediately ended the game.
He unshielded too early. Tispai had the platform covered. Again, a forward tilt near the ledge could actually just finish this game.
We're seeing Tispai sit under these plats so he can throw out these aerials.
Oh! That empty land into the grab. That's an AZ classic. He has the hit. Stage control belongs to Tispai right now.
Tried to hard call out AZ, dodging to center to avoid being stuck on the platform, but instead resigned himself to the tech chase. He understands that Pyra is pretty slow, so he's not going to be able to cover everything. Nair off the parry, doesn't kill just yet, is able to get back to the ledge, but this is clean forward tilt. A lot of things will do it for Wolf right now.
Ooh, and look at the way that AZ just moves to take back some stage control. Look, he's already back to center, but now it's just one hit away for Tispai to win this.
And the dash attack to steal center.
Wow.
Catches Tispai trying to back up, take some space. AZ fights straight through that.
Wow, he never cracked under the pressure, even though Tispai was at so many moments just inches away from winning that game. AZ knew, as long as I can get back to center stage, push the Pyra into the corner, I'm faster than her, I can make up this burst range with something like my dash attack, and he only killed him because he got the dash attack 2. The initial hit maybe would have killed off the top, the late hit wouldn't have killed off the side, but that was the perfect hit to land there. And now AZ gets to play with the 1-game lead.
Yeah, but that's a lot of data that Tispai was able to gather through that second half of the game, adjusting his movement so he wasn't just falling into these aerials from AZ. And really, we saw he was down 2 full stocks. AZ only at 60-ish% going into the final comeback trail. So this game too, I'm really excited to see how it shakes down.
Yeah.
Right now, AZ is the one who is capitalizing most in advantage.
And again, it's all off of this early percent, knowing, all right, I can see where my opponent is going to move, how they want to try and work, especially around these platforms, right? Tispai's been playing so grounded, and I think that AZ has really caught onto that at those early percents, that covering the platforms isn't really as necessary for him. Now into the Pyra, though, this is a character he has a little bit less data gathered on, and soft back air. Oh, that does it.
Yeah, that laser catching him. He transformed so that he could specifically have all that horizontal movement. Second laser is going to plant him on the jump where he's trying to position that.
Wow, AZ with a great recognition that he could even forward tilt in that situation. I wouldn't even try and challenge that landing forward air. I would just be like, all right, it's Mythra. There's no way.
Right, but instead, AZ is... Oh, yeah, AZ is dead. That falling down area is an insane move.
He's done such a good job, AZ has, of avoiding that Pyra down air up until this point, really respecting the range that Tispai can cover, even at the very edge of it, right? At the very, very front of it. Now, though, Tispai back onto the Mythra, this is time to build up a lot of damage now that he's been able to make up that stock with the change in gameplay.
Here we go, Nair just outside of the range again of Wolf grab, and that's not going to be another, but he does still scoop the air dodge. Dash attack tries to ray punishment, set up the same exact situation as before to snipe out the jump and just forward smash the recovery. Oh, that might be the same scenario.
Oh, he went for the Chroma Dust right there, though, because he was unsure if maybe AZ was going to go for the Wolf Flash or if he was going to go for the Firewolf recovery. And now Tispai finds himself on the ledge, does get back to center stage, but again, you see that burst movement working wonders for AZ with that dash attack.
Gonna see if we can read the ledge option. Forward tilt not quite gonna catch, but the forward air catches him trying to jump out. That is Wolf's go-to to escape the ledge because his jump is so good. Yeah,
and especially Tispai has really caught on to just the fact that defensively, that's sort of the first option AZ wants to choose, right? That's where Wolf gets to access that big aerial drift. He's got amazing aerials to contest people with.
Right.
Meanwhile, so he knew the big forward air was what to do.
Yeah, meanwhile, out of shield, he's got very little, and especially against a character like Pyra Mythra who, like, when forward tilt's hitting your shield, what are you doing? As a character with real out of shield options, nothing. As a character like Wolf with no out of shield options, absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. You think, okay, like, I can up smash some things, but not forward tilt.
Calling out the jump this time hard with the neutral air. Doesn't get a huge reward for it. And because of that, I think AZ was said, I'm just ready to go again. We'll see if you cover it twice.
Ooh, the parry just to get away, get back to center stage. I think that AZ is really trying to tune into this grounded movement. He's seen a couple times.
Oh, tried to duck under the laser, but ducking under the laser meant you were not horizontal with the stage and weren't going to make it all the way back.
That's why it's such a good option, man. The space that AZ has begun to cover, it's really started to tighten up, but is it going to be enough to let him get the 2-0 set win? He's got to build up a lot of damage to do it, and Tispai just needs one big hit.
Is able to barely dodge out of that setup after throwing the sword. Nair pops him up into the air. Forward tilt.
What a nasty angle.
He didn't have a jump, and that was absolutely the nastiest angle. No way to recover from that one, so Tispai squeaks by. I mean, he had a solid lead, but it looked like, you know, I'm not super comfortable in that scenario.
No, I think that Tispai definitely changed up the way that he was positioning himself. Like you said, in Game 1, I think that he was taking to the air a little bit too much. AZ had a phenomenal read on where he wanted to go, and AZ was still trying to execute on that game plan in Game 2, but Tispai was definitely sticking to that grounded game more. He's realizing that he can contest Wolf much easier in that position.
Right, we saw a lot more run-up down tilts and forward tilts because he realized Wolf doesn't really have anything to punish me for these. These moves are really insane. That forces AZ to jump first, and once AZ's in the air first, now I can air-to-air, use my big sword, take that to my advantage, or with punish in those opportunities, then I make him swing first, just out of range, and then exert pressure from there.
So it's a great change in game plan there by Tispai. We got to see AZ make the adaptation this time, though. Ball's in his court, and right off the bat,
Ball's on Tispai to go for that move at the start. That's what I'm talking about.
It's, when the go is still there and you can't see what your opponent is doing, I feel like I get hit like literally 90% of the time.
Yeah, on Smashville I expect it, right? I'm ready to block. On this stage, I don't expect that.
But here comes the side B burst movement. And here come both of these players, especially AZ right now with this early game damage. Wanted to catch that air dodge out, but it was actually an air dodge in. My goodness, AZ.
That was a bassy back air that he was able to connect. I'm shocked he wasn't able to just steal everything with...
Oh, no.
Not what you want to see there. Unfortunately, not only misses the Wolf Flash combo, but is not safe in grabbing the ledge with it. He dropped his stock at 60% after having such a solid lead, and now Tispai is going to rock with it.
Man, if Tispai was like a couple of inches more forward underneath that platform, that forward smash could have connected. Now look at the damage. One missed Wolf Flash, and AZ is in a massive deficit.
And what are you going to do against that forward tilt, honestly?
As Wolf
Boot off the top?
just a tip. But what, are you playing Snake?
Man, it felt like it for a little bit. Goes for the full jab connect. I think AZ expected that to be an aerial and wasn't ready for the multiple hits so fast. And scooping from below! Dodges just under the laser.
How is he ready for that laser? Because that was definitely to call that out.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I've never seen it today.
Well, AZ got caught autopiloting there a little bit, getting back to the ledge, and now it's a full stock deficit. Big damage right here off of the forward air, though, 47.
Oh, trying to go for the shine combo as well. Catches Tispai for the roll in, but he didn't react in time. Went back to cover the center.
Laser getting himself back into center stage, 78% on Tispai.
Grabbed one.
Tispai is rolled away basically every time on those forward throws. Just not giving him a chance to connect one of those smash attacks.
Yeah,
and then he looks foolish.
DIing up so that you don't give him the tech chase opportunity. I mean, AZ's built up percent so quick.
There we go. Good change there by AZ, though. He knows last time he didn't space that Wolf Flash correctly. He got killed for it, so he knows Firewolf's the safe way to go.
Right, and this time he was able to, hold on to a jump, which gave him the option. Not able to connect the down air 2-frame. Blessed for AZ that he's still in this. Providence Revolt, though. Not going to kill all the way across stage, but that was a scary situation to be in for AZ. Oh, scooped off the ledge.
Singed.
Good on him to not buffer anything out of that. That would be a sad way to go.
Yeah, not the way that anybody would want to see it, but instead it's the neutral air.
Yeah, falling up air pressure on the shield. That is insane pressure, the very last late hitboxes, so it's super advantage. And there, you know that AZ's option 0 was to jump out of all the pressure. He's not going to do anything else. So met him immediately with a full hop of his own, catches the nair, and that's going to cover a really wide range.
Yeah. Man, AZ's game plan seemed very similar, games 1 through 3. But Tispai was changing cards like he was a blackjack dealer.